Live in the Xbox Arena, it's time for Forza Motorsport 2. For the Berlin Allianz, they're the fine-tuned racers who are one with their machines. It's Erno, FinPro Kuronen, and Philippe YggdrasiL Vaillant. And for the San Francisco Optx, they're the turbocharged team, firing on all cylinders. Chad, Miximup Neil, and Kevin, SACKAMONJARO Uribe.
Forza Motorsport 2 is a premier racing game where drivers jockey for position at blistering speeds through a variety of courses around the globe. In the Championship Gaming Series, every match is a 4-car race between 2 drivers from each team. Team strategy is key. The drivers win 4 points for first place, 2 points for second, and 1 point for third. And before we get into this race, let's give you the car colours first up. FinPro will be in purple, YggdrasiL will be in gold, Miximup will be in dark green, and SACKAMONJARO will be in the light green car. They'll all be in TVRs. First up, let's give you some statistics from both of these two teams. Berlin with 1 win already from the 2008 World Final, a first win ever for YggdrasiL. They go up against the San Francisco Optx, SACKAMONJARO and Miximup, having a pretty good run of wins, and no different in the World Finals either. 1 win for SACKAMONJARO and 1 4th place. Now let's go down to the referee, who'll start the race.
Berlin, are you ready?
Yeah.
San Francisco, are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
The worst possible positions on the grid fall to Berlin Alliance. They have 1 and 2, and immediately FinPro gets shoved out of the way. SACKAMONJARO coming through into the 3rd place, but he's had a little bit of a knock there from Miximup, and that's allowed YggdrasiL for a flying start for Berlin Alliance. Remember, 4 points for the winner in this one means YggdrasiL right now is sitting pretty.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough matchup for Optx. You know, you have the individual world champions, Berlin Alliance, versus the Optx, who have been kind of off and on all season. So for them to do a 4-3 here would be pretty good for their team.
Early days though, as they come down to the hairpin for the first time. YggdrasiL will get slammed into the wall by Miximup, and all 4 of them have ended up in the bad area at the end of that first hairpin, and one man gets spun completely around his Miximup. FinPro's now facing the wrong way round, and somehow actually it's Miximup who's got out of the way, and he's managed to lead. SACKAMONJARO is the man stuck at the top of the hill with FinPro, and that's meant it's now a 2-horse race out front. YggdrasiL right up behind Miximup. These two really are the 2 fastest players in each team, so it's no surprise to me to see them out front. SACKAMONJARO and FinPro take nothing away from them. They're great backup guys, but that's exactly what they're going to be here right now. The battle is on between Miximup and YggdrasiL.
Yeah, Miximup's really going to have to watch his rear view mirror. He's going to have to watch and see, hey, is YggdrasiL going to come and take me out on this corner? Because he has to be ready to dodge and maneuver and counter what he's going to do to try to take him out to get his team back in the race.
On board with YggdrasiL, just clipping the inside curb of the roof complex as they approach the first hairpin of 3. Wing mirror sitting on the floor, won't need one of those as they slam down into the hairpin once more. Miximup once again has managed to get out early, and here comes a brilliant maneuver from SACKAMONJARO. That's absolutely fantastic from the man in green. Miximup continues to lead, and SACKAMONJARO has made it brilliant in the hairpin, and it's now up in the 2nd, and Berlin now look in trouble.
They are in big trouble right now because you have SACKAMONJARO actually. It was probably the dumbest mistake by Berlin right there to try to take him out and let them catch up. In that case, it allowed SACKAMONJARO to catch up, knock YggdrasiL out of the race, and give Miximup even a bigger lead.
Right now, Miximup into the 3rd and final lap here. In the dark green TVR up front, leads. Teammate here, SACKAMONJARO, in 2nd place. A little bit of dust being struck up from the car ahead, Miximup. He'll go down into the hairpin for the final time, looking pretty set, I have to say. Has enough of a gap. Does SACKAMONJARO have the gap? Here comes FinPro, down into the inside and spins him out into the barrier. Now, have Berlin got the chance to get through? Yes, they have. FinPro will go through in a 2nd, and doing the J-turn down to the hairpin is, SACKAMONJARO gets hit again by FinPro. Meanwhile, Miximup down at the final hairpin will come through the final corner, and Miximup wins for San Francisco. Now, The battle is on for second.
All right.
YggdrasiL and FinPro down into the last couple of corners. YggdrasiL is going to finish second as he is going to finish second. FinPro is going to take third, and they've saved the day.
Good win, guys.
Great job, great job, great job.
That was hectic.
But you have to say, Berlin Alliance, that is damage limitation. And right here is damage extreme in the first corner. All 4 men down into that first hairpin. And here comes the move by SACKAMONJARO. You see Miximup in the lead. SACKAMONJARO comes second. At that point, fatality, you thought, that's it, it's game over. But then Berlin rallied down at the hairpin with FinPro doing the damage. YggdrasiL already claiming through in the second place. And watch this, SACKAMONJARO with the J-turn, wasn't able to get out of the trouble, and he finishes in 4th. Your race order then, Miximup 4 points in first, YggdrasiL in second, and FinPro in third. Here's Andrew.
Okay, ReDeYe, thank you. These guys have now won 4 in a row. This one over here, Miximup, has won 3 out of 4. That was maybe the most bumper car-tastic race I've seen in a long time. Tell me about it. How'd you see it?
Just trying to keep my cool. Berlin is a really fast Forza team, so I knew it was going to be tough, but we came out with the win, and I'm glad.
What's been different for you the last couple of races, because you've got a hot hand right now?
I just been trying to stay on top of my game and try to take people out the best I can.
And this guy here is kind of looking like the Joker in The Dark Knight driving the garbage truck. You actually hit somebody airborne. Have you ever seen that before?
Not really.
And then they came back and got you a couple of times. I'm guessing that was revenge, but at that point he was in the lead.
Yeah, definitely. Berlin's a great team. We're fortunate enough to have a great grid order to start 3 and 4, which is probably the best. Yeah, he got into an accident in the first hairpin, and I saw him get a good bounce, and I just hit YggdrasiL as hard as I could, and I hit him, and fortunately enough, we got the win.
These cars might not be roadworthy, but I think they'll take the win. Guys, back upstairs.
They certainly will take the win right now on that big scoreboard with 2 games left to go. It reads well. San Francisco 10, Berlin Alliance have 7.